ta? Okay na ta? Seventh regular session of the 20th City Council is now called to order. Invocation by Honorable Councilor Amy Moreno, then followed by the singing of the national anthem and Cagayan de Oro March.
Let us all remember that we're in the holy presence of God. For those who wish to make the sign of the cross, please do so. God of justice and mercy, thank you for the gift of life and the opportunity to serve the people of Cagayan de Oro. Amid our differences, help us to act with character and conviction. Help us to listen with understanding and goodwill. Help us to speak with charity and restraint. Give us a spirit of service that in our ordinances, in exercising our oversight function, and in representing our constituents, we may truly protect those who cannot protect themselves and forward the interest of the majority over and above personal interests. Remind us that we are stewards of your authority. Guide us to be the leaders Cagayan de Oro needs. Help us see the humanity and dignity of those who disagree with us, and to treat all persons, no matter how weak or poor, with the reverence your creation deserves. And finally, Father, renew us with the strength of your presence and the joy of helping to build a community worthy of the human person. We ask this as your sons and daughters, confident in your goodness and love. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Please be seated. Good afternoon to our councilors, our guests who are here today, our friends from the media, and of course our staffs who are here. So today, may I have Mr. Secretary to do the roll call, please?
Honorable Jocelyn B. Rodriguez, City Vice Mayor and Presiding Officer for the 1st District Councilors. Honorable Agapito Heriberto G. Swan, Honorable Roger G. Abaday, Honorable J.R. Pascual, Honorable Aimee Rose P. Moreno, Honorable Romeo V. Calizo, Honorable George Isgoking, Honorable Jose Pepe S. Abu Jr., Honorable Malvern A. Esparcia. For the 2nd District Councilors, Honorable Ivona Yasini B. Imano, Honorable Maria Lourdes Esgaani, Honorable Joylen Mercedes El Balaba, Honorable James K. Judith II, Honorable Ayan Mark Kinakaya, Honorable Edgar S. Cabanlas, Honorable Christian Rostico M. Achas, Honorable Josette G. Magtahas Daba. For the ex-officio members, Honorable Yan Lam is Lim, Liga ng mga Barangay President, and Honorable John Michael El Seno, City Escape Federation President. There is quorum, Madam Presiding Officer.
Quorum of the 7th regular session is hereby certified. Majority Floor Leader, Councilor Ayan Mark Nakaya, please proceed.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer, Vice Mayor Jocelyn Bebot Rodriguez, and good afternoon to our colleagues in the Council, friends from the media, fellow Cagayanons, maayong hapon. I move, Madam Presiding Officer, to dispense with the reading of the minutes of meeting on August 8, 2022, and to consider the furnishing of its copy to every member as the reading itself.
Second, any objection? Motion is hereby carried.
I likewise move for the approval of the said minutes of meeting.
Second? Objection? Okay, motion is hereby carried.
In lieu of the absence and request of the Code General Manager to postpone the scheduled appearance before this August body, Madam Presiding Officer, we proceed with the regular item, which is supposed to be the special reports of the members of the Council. And the first reporter would be Councilor Romeo Calizo as regards his intention to acknowledge a Cagayanon who has exemplary served the Filipino people, who is also a nominee to the top outstanding Filipino search, Madam Presiding Officer. And Councilor Ed Cabanlas would like to render a report as regards his proposal on a certain road in the city for declaring an opening of this road pursuant to the power of the local government unit on road right-of-way and expropriation. And Councilor Maria Lourdes Gaani would like to render a report, Madam Presiding Officer, considering the urgency of a passage of a resolution that would support one ambulance for the city of Cagayan de Oro. So, Councilors Calizo, Cabanlas, and Gaani, Madam Presiding Officer.
Okay, Councilor Calizo, you are recognized.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Good afternoon to you and to all my colleagues and to our guests, especially those at the gallery. My special report is in line with our tradition of giving due recognition to individuals from our city who render exemplary performance, Madam Chair. And with this, my special report covers all about an officer and a gentleman, a Philippine Marine officer. The name is Colonel Stephen L. Cabanlet, Philippine Navy Marines, General Staff Corps. So, having been a graduate of the General Staff Course, Madam Chair, he is now a senior officer. And probably in due time, he will soon be promoted to one-star General of the Philippine Marines. He is a full-blooded, homegrown Cagayanon, having been born here, raised here, and had his early educations here in Cagayan de Oro City until he joined his military career. I came across this information when I read all about the results of the selection of the 2022 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipino Awards. This is one of the awards that where the candidates go to a rigid scheme, Madam Chair. And he is one of those chosen. So may I read the item. Colonel Stephen L. Cabanlet, Philippine Navy Marines, the Assistant Chief of Unified Command Staff for Operations, U3. So he's the one in charge of the operations in the West Philippine Sea of the Western Command, was selected as one of the awardees of the prestigious 2022 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos on August 4, 2022. Colonel Cabanlet is best known for pioneering the Football for Peace program in Sulu Province in 2011 when he was the operations officer of the Marine Battalion. The program enticed the youth to the sports as it promoted peaceful coexistence, camaraderie, teamwork, sportsmanship, and discipline. This approach, which veered the youth away from joining lawless groups, was adopted by other AFP units and some LGUs. It was recognized as an efficient tool in preventing and countering violent extremism by even the European Union. So this was copied by foreign countries during the Asian Regional Forum on Violent Extremism held in Brussels, Belgium in 2017. Two local studies also made the same conclusion when they assessed the program's impact among the youth participants. Hailing from Cagayan de Oro City, Colonel Cabanlet belongs to the Philippine Military Academy class of 1996. He pursued 3 graduate studies: Master of Arts in Education, Major in Physical Education, Master of Public Management, Major in Development and Security at the Development Academy of the Philippines, and Master in International Studies at the Deakin University in Australia. He is also an alumnus of the Defense and Strategic Studies at the Australian War College. Madam Chair, this is one among the other achievements of Colonel Cabanlet. And such achievements, of course, needs a character that can accomplish it. So, obviously, Colonel Cabanlet has showed the people of the Philippines, especially the youth here from Cagayan de Oro, a character worthy of emulation. And so with this, Madam Chair, following our normal tradition, at the proper time, I will propose for a resolution inviting the said Philippine Marine officer in this hall so that the appropriate recognition in its best form shall be afforded to him. Of course, that is a way where the Cagayanons, the people whom the 20th City Council represent, shall show their way of appreciating one character, one trait that should be followed, especially by the youth. Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much, Councilor Calizo. But before I forget, no, actually it's Councilor Calizo's birthday last Thursday. Yeah, and of course, somebody will lead the song. So it's so it's going to be Councilor Ibi Imano. Okay, Councilor Ibi, please lead the song. Lead the song, please.
Madam Chair, I would just like to say that the birthday celebrant, Honorable Councilor Calizo, requested for James Judith. May we give the honor to grant the wish of Councilor Calizo, Madam Chair.
Go ahead.
Seconded.
Councilor. No.
No?
You have to proceed. You have to, lead the song. Councilor Ibi. Okay.
Pasaluan ninyo kung magbahaon niyo.
Idul-doon sa
Mag-iinom pa
microphone,
ka.
palihog.
Sige.
Okay, go.
May I ask everyone to please sing with me? Oh, you may also stand up. Standing up would be fine as well.
Okay, go. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to... Faster this time! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Honorable Councilor Calizo, sir.
Happy birthday. Pari-pariho raman sad mo ni Councilor James Judith. Joke, ha? Joke. Okay. So, the next, who's the next, speak. Okay. Councilor Edgar Cabanlas, you're recognized.
Thank you very much, Madam Vice Mayor, Presiding Officer, Bilbot Rodriguez, members of the City Council, members of the media, people of Cagayan de Oro. Madam Chair, this is about a road right of way that was not finished. It was left undone since 2011 up to now, 2022. That's around 11 years. On September 15, 2011, when the mayor was Mayor Dungo Imano, and the vice mayor was Vice Mayor Asenas, Ayan Asenas. I was also a member of this council. I do not know what number this council was during. Is this the 17th CDO, 16? I do not know. Yeah. It's not here. 10 council. Now, and during the construction of that Makasandig Fifth Bridge, Cagayan Access Road, there is that bridge there with, I think, 4 or 5 access roads. Rotunda. The City Council appropriated the sum of 1,110,075 centavos from the non-office land acquisition and expropriation fund of the city government to acquire or to pay the claim for just compensation of the lot owned by the Cagayan de Oro Bell Church Foundation, Inc. Now, that was September 2011. And on February 14, 2012, less than 1 year after, another amount of 112,000 was appropriated by this city council to pay the balance, the full payment of the balance of this acquisition. Now, what is this? According to the records, when the access road was being constructed, the city government, in order to get the correct width of that road, has to expropriate a portion of the Bell Church. A portion lang. And it's around 300 square meters. But there was a fence surrounding that property. So there is a necessity to transfer the fence on the inner portion of the property. And the agreement was for the city government through the city engineer's office to construct the new fence, now excluding the area that was bought by the city government. So there are now two fences, the original fence and the fence that was constructed by the city engineer's office. So if you look at that area now, there are two fences. So I do not know what happened, Madam Chair, that until now, the original fence was not removed so that we can improve that area and can be used by the public, especially so that we have already paid more than 1 million of that property. Karon, ana karon diha, mura ka bikil, kay kumusulod ka, murag mulikay ka, kay wala man maabrihi ka ng atong gipalit nga area. Kung maabrihan ka na, din dako na dahil ng atong access road to Tambo and the inner portion of Makasande. Manang medyo siko si tanawon. Na ito na ito nga lagi, nga nung nahitabo kini nga, wala hantog karon wala ito magamit. That was 11 years ago. So I would like to have this investigated. And a report should be submitted to us by the Committee on Engineering. Call all these parties and then let them explain why it took 11 years. Mawa na ito ni magamit. Nga nabayaran naman. We have all the records here, Madam Chair. So, with this report, I would like to request that this be referred to the Committee on Engineering and for the committee to report why it took us this long. And until now, the road was not open when we have already paid the property. Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Councilor Edgar Cabanlas. So this will be okay. Councilor Seno, you are recognized.
Good afternoon, Madam Presiding Officer, fellow councilors, friends from the media. Nag-announce mayong hapon ka natong tanan. I would like just to ask Councilor Ed Cabanlas, the good reporter, Madam Presiding Officer, to furnish us the copies so that we could invite the parties, no? And we asked our secretary to schedule it on Friday so that we could have a series of investigation as regards to this special report of the good councilor. Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Councilor Seno. So this will be referred to the committee, providing a copy. They will be called, no? Okay. So the next reporter is Councilor Lourdes Gaane. You recognize?
Salamat, Madam Chair. Maayong hapon ka natong tanan. I stand here today to request for a City Council resolution for a land ambulance as one of the primary attachment for the deed of donation from Department of Health Center for Health Development, Northern Mindanao. This ambulance will be given to the J.R. Bora General Hospital as one of the recipients under Health Facilities Enhancement Program, HFEP, for General Appropriation Act, calendar year 2022, with an allocation amounting to 2,500,000 pesos. As chair of the Health and Health Insurance Committee, I therefore propose for the passage of a resolution for the ambulance as the primary attachment to the deed of donation. Thank you, and maayong hapon ka datong tanan.
Thank you, Councilor Lourdes Gaani. So may we proceed? Councilor Ayan Marnacaya, Majority Floor Leader.
At the proper time, Turks.
Yeah.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. We have for items 1, 2, 3, and 4, omnibus motion for having the same subject matter. And one is proposed resolution number 2022-43, returning to the Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Balubal, this city. It's resolution number 2, series of 2022. Number 2 is proposed resolution number 2022-44, returning to the Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Bulwa, this city. It's resolution number 02, series of 2022. 3, proposed resolution number 2022-45, returning to the Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Kamamanan, this city. It's resolution number 4, series of 2022. And 4, proposed resolution number 2022-46, returning to the Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Kauswagan, this city. It's resolution number 1, series of 2022, covering the respective annual budgets for calendar year 2022 with estimated incomes, with the information that said resolutions are operative in their entirety. May we ask the Chair to recognize Councilor John Michael Seno.
Councilor John Michael Seno, please, you're recognized.
Good afternoon once again, Madam Presiding Officer. Considering that is gone through the series of review by the Local Finance Committee, I am now proposing for the approval of the resolution number 2022-43, resolution number 2022-44, resolution number 2022-45, resolution number 2022-46.
Second, any objection? Motion is carried.
Move to dispense second final reading.
Second, any objection? Motion is hereby carried.
Number 5, Madam Presiding Officer, is proposed resolution number 2022-47, returning to the Barangay Council of Barangay Kauswagan, the city. It's ordinance number. By the way, move for the. Did I already place the motion for the approval with second and final reading? Move for the approval with second final reading, Madam Presiding Officer.
Second.
For the 1, 2, 3, 4 items.
Any objection? Motion is hereby carried.
Number 5 is proposed resolution number 2022-47, returning to the Barangay Council of Barangay Kauswagan, the city. It's ordinance number 01-2022, series of 2022, entitled an ordinance appropriating the sum of 69,250 pesos from the 5% local disaster risk reduction and management fund of Barangay Kauswagan to be made available as financial assistance to the herein list of victims whose residential houses and belongings were either totally or partially damaged by fire on November 26, 2021 at Zone 6, Zone 5, and Zone 4 of Barangay Kauswagan, this city, which was declared by the Sangguniang Barangay as calamity area under resolution number 11-2022 dated January 17, 2022. With the information that said ordinance is operative in its entirety, may we ask the Chair to recognize Councilor Yan Lam Lim, Madam Presiding Officer.
Councilor Yan Lim, you are recognized.
May hapon, Mr. Chair. Presiding Officer, Vice Mayor Kik, Bebo Rodriguez. Considering that everything is in order, I move to approve the resolution number 2022-47.
Second, any objection? Motion is hereby carried.
Move to approve second final reading.
Second, any objection? Motion is hereby carried.
We have items 6A and B. May we segregate these items and consider first the first 6A so that the appearance would be in order, Madam Presiding Officer. 6A is proposed resolution number 2022-48, confirming the appointment of Attorney Jeffrey D. Namalata as City Government Department Head 2, City General Services Officer, with all rights and privileges appurtenant thereto. Before we place a motion, Madam Presiding Officer, is Attorney Namalata present? Okay. If the Presiding Officer would allow, may
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Attorney Namalata.
Attorney
So
Namalata.
May I move, Madam Presiding Officer, to suspend the rules?
Okay, rules suspended.
Attorney Namalata, please address the Presiding Officer and the members of the Council.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair, and good afternoon to the honorable members of the City Council and to the people of Cagayan de Oro. It's a great honor to stand before this august body, and I'm looking forward to serve the people of Cagayan de Oro City, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, Attorney Namalata. So, congratulations again. So, are we going to have?
If there are questions from the members,
Yeah, any questions?
if there is none, Madam Presiding Officer, so we move to lift the suspension of the rules.
Okay, suspensions, lift, what do you call this? It's lifted.
I move, Madam Presiding Officer, to approve proposed resolution number 2022-48.
Any objection? Being none, motion is hereby carried.
Move to approve second final reading.
Second, objection, motion is hereby carried.
For the next item is 6B, proposed resolution number 2022-49, confirming the appointment of Mr. Paterno L. Gonzalez Jr., actually he's an engineer, as a City Government Department Head 2, City Agriculturist, with all rights and privileges appurtenant thereto. The same, Madam Presiding Officer. Okay.
May we call?
Move to suspend the rules, Madam Presiding
Rules
Officer.
suspended.
Kindly,
Second,
Engineer Gonzalez, kindly address the City Council.
Madam Chair, good afternoon. Vice Mayor Gilbert Rodriguez, members of the Council of Cagayan de Oro City. I'm very glad to be here, and I'm ready to serve the City of Agriculture so we can help our farmers.
thank you. Thank you, Engineer Gonzalez. Congratulations.
Madam Chair, I'm not an engineer. I'm just a
Oh,
city agriculturist.
Okay.
An agriculturist. An agriculturist.
Licensed agriculturist.
licensed agriculturist.
Not
Okay.
agri-engineer.
No.
Not an agri-engineer.
No, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
I
thank
thought
you very
agri-
much. Thank you very much, Mr. Gonzalez. Thank you very much, Mr. Gonzalez. And
Thank you.
again,
Thank you, Madam Chair.
congratulations.
Thank you, everyone.
If there are no questions, Madam Presiding
No.
Officer, move to lift the rules.
No questions? Okay. Rules is lifted.
Move to approve proposed resolution number 2022-49, Madam Presiding Officer.
Second, any objection? Motion is hereby carried.
So congratulations to the both confirmed department heads of the City Government of Cagayan de Oro. Attorney Geoffrey Namalata for the City General Services Office, and Mr. Paterno Gonzalez for the City Agriculture Office. So congratulations. We have for inclusion, Madam Presiding Officer, as items number 7, 8, and
7,
9 presented by Councilor 9 and 10. Councilor
10.
Romeo Calizo has presented his desire to pass a resolution acknowledging the extraordinary efforts of the gentleman, Colonel Kabandlit, and that of Councilor Gaani. So 7, 8, 9, 10, Madam Presiding Officer.
Any objection
For inclusion.
for inclusion? Yeah. Second, any objection? I hear none. Motion is hereby carried.
For number 7, Madam Presiding Officer, is the proposed ordinance number 2022-04, accepting the offer of A. Brown Company Incorporated to donate a 700 square meter parcel of land located in Barangay Balulang, this city, to be used as control center of the Philippine National Police and Bureau of Fire Protection of Cagayan de Oro City, and for this purpose authorizing the Honorable City Mayor Rolando A. Oy to enter into and sign the deed of donation executed by A. Brown Company, to be represented by its President and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Robertino E. Pizarro. Robertino na siya. Under the terms and conditions stipulated therein. Move for its approval, Madam Presiding Officer.
Second. Any objection? Motion is hereby carried.
Move to approve second final reading.
Second. Any objection? Motion is hereby carried.
For number 8, Madam Presiding Officer, is proposed resolution number 2022-50, adopting Executive Order number F013-2022, dated 26 July 2022, issued by Honorable City Mayor Rolando A. Oy, entitled An Order Adopting Further Fiscal Measures and Control on the Execution of the Annual and Supplemental Budgets of the City Government of Cagayan de Oro in view of the Financial Recovery Program due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Move for its approval, Madam Presiding Officer.
Any second. Any objection? Objection? Okay. Councilor James Judith, you're recognized.
Madam Chair, Vice Mayor Jocelyn Bebot Rodriguez, akong mga tinahod nga kauban dinhi sa konseho, atong mga bisita nga nada sa likod nga bahin sa atong gallery, dinhi sa session hall, ang atong mga miyembro sa prensa, o atong pinanggang katawan sa dakbayan sa Cagayan de Oro, sa inyong tanan, maupay. Ang ako lang, inani lang, Madam Chair, gusto na nako klaruhon, kay giingon magud dinhi sa proposed resolution number 2022-50, adopting Executive Order number F013-2002, dated 26 July 2022, issued by Honorable City Mayor Rolando A. Uy, entitled, dinilang ang akong gusto lang maklaro, an order adopting further fiscal measures and control on the execution of the annual and supplemental budgets of the City Government of Cagayan de Oro in view of the Financial Recovery Program due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Klaruhon ko lang, wala manggod gitataw kung unsa bali nga mga fiscal measures ang pasabot dinhi. Gusto na nako klaruhon kay blanket manggod kung mingon kag further fiscal measures kay mingon manggod kag fiscal measures apil na ana matud pa sa definition nga imong i-manipulate ang allocation o naay pag-usab sa allocation sa government resources o expenditures. So unsa nga further fiscal measures pwede ba nga maklaro nato? Gi-enumerate ba ni? Giklaro ba ni gini unsa nga mga lakang ang himuon nga para naay mas konto lang atong mayor sa gitawag nga execution sa atong budget? Mo lang to, daghang salamat.
Thank
Madam
you,
Chair,
Councilor
Asdang
James
Cagayan de Oro.
Judith. Any comment? Okay, Councilor Ayan Mark-Nakaya.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer, and thank you, Councilor James, for the question. We have under Executive Order number F013-2022, duly executed by His Honor the City Mayor and attested by the City Budget Officer, the 1, 2, 3, 4 points that the city at the back. Okay. Wala niya nakuan. Nakita. So okay na.
Okay na?
As enumerated, Madam Presiding Officer. So the City Mayor has explained as to how he would like to proceed with the austerity measure and the soon to be the act of the okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Councilor Ayan Mark-Nakaya. So, nas likod. Okay. But then I understand that the executive is an independent body also. They can
Yes.
decide on what they want to do, no?
Yes.
With their budget. So,
We are showing our support, Madam
Thank-
Presiding Officer. that,
thank you
we
very
are
much.
one.
Thank you very much. Well, anyway, you've read it, so let's proceed. Councilor Ayan Magnacaya.
Pending motion is for the approval.
Okay. Approval? Any objection? None? So, motion is carried.
Move to approve second final reading.
Second? Objection? I hear none. Motion is hereby carried.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. For item number 9 is proposed resolution number 2022-51, commending and congratulating Cagayanon Colonel Stephen L. Cabanlet, GSC, Philippine Navy Marines, for being awarded as one of the 2022 Metro Bank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos, thereby giving honor and pride to Cagayan de Oro City, its officials and residents. May I ask the Chair to recognize Councilor Romeo Calizo.
Councilor Romeo Calizo, you're recognized.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I move for the approval of this said resolution.
Any second? Any objection? Being none, motion is hereby carried.
Move to approve second final reading.
Second, any objection? Motion is carried.
For item number 10 is proposed resolution number 2022-52, earnestly requesting the DOH Health Facility Development Unit to donate 1 unit land ambulance from the Health Facilities Enhancement Program under the General Appropriations Act, GAA, of CY 2022 in the amount of 2.5 million. May we ask the Chair to recognize Councilor Maria Lourdes Gaani.
Councilor Lourdes Gaani, you're recognized.
Madam Chair, I move for the approval of proposed resolution number 2022-52.
Any second? Objection? Motion is hereby carried.
Move to approve second final reading.
Second? Any objection? I hear none. Motion is hereby carried.
There being no other pending, Madam Presiding Officer, move to adjourn.
Okay, session is adjourned. Thank you. Salamat, salamat. Ready na yung snacks.